Hey guys, what's up? It's Monique here and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a hair journey video. Yes, I have my puppy with me, but yeah, I just want to keep this really chill and just walk you guys through photos of my hair journey. Okay, so I'm going to be looking at my phone, but as I do this, I'm going to be showing you the exact same photos I'm looking at on the screen. So I made an album. Let's see, where's that? Made an album and I started back all the way when I was really little. So let's just talk about my background for a second. My dad is black, he's from Cameroon. My mom is white, she's German and other European, you know, she's white. And that's how I came about it. I mixed black and white and my hair is curly. My hair has always been curly. I came out of the womb with a curly fro. I had a lot of hair when I was born. It was really dark and it was really curly, and that just continued my whole entire life. I have always had pretty dark curly hair. Right now I'm looking at photos from when I was 2. When I was 2, my hair, this picture that you'll see, I kind of look like how I do now. Like when I fluff it out a little bit more, my hair is like a little bit bigger on the top. My hair kind of has a similar thing going on with like the bigger right here. Whatever, you get it. These are really low quality. I'm a 90s baby, so you can't really see the full definition, but you can tell I have curly hair. Moving on to middle school, which I don't have any pictures right now that I'm looking at either, but I will insert some as I'm talking. In middle school, my hair was again parted down the middle and I would just throw products in my hair and I was not even worrying about if the curls were defined or not. I don't know why. There wasn't YouTube back then. Well, there was, but like I didn't know about it. I don't know. I'm about to be 20, I'm pretty much 24, so that was like 10 years ago. I don't know what curly hair YouTubers were making videos back then, but if they were, I had no idea. I didn't know what to do. My dad lived in Florida, I lived in Iowa. I had no like black people or anybody with curly hair in my life that could tell me what to do with my hair, so I would just throw products on it and leave out the door. So it would just like, I would let it air dry, which was fine, but my hair always was just like straight down, curly, and kind of like puffy at the end. Super ugly. Looking back, I looked absolutely awful. I don't know why anybody never told me, but you know, I grew up in a predominantly white town, so my curly hair was like, everybody loved it. And when I say everybody, I mean my family and adults. I do not mean kids at school. So family and adults would be like, your hair is so beautiful, I love your curls, like blah blah blah. So I'd hear that on one side. On the other side at school, I was getting teased, I was getting picked on because I was one of the only kids in school with curly hair. They would throw things in my hair. I put an Instagram post about this. They would throw like spitballs in my hair, whatever. It didn't really make me feel bad, but it was just kind of annoying and I didn't really want that type of attention anymore. Like I never let it get to me. I was never sad about it. But then I was like, okay, I'm looking around, all my friends and all these people at school have straight hair, so I'm going to straighten my hair too. So that was like, fast forward to high school. I'm pretty sure, let's see if I can find a picture from the first day of high school. I'm pretty sure my hair was straightened. If I remember correctly, and if it wasn't straightened on the first day, I was starting to straighten it starting about freshman year, a little bit in middle school, but freshman year it kicked into like only having straight hair all the time. And I thought that by having straight hair I was going to be popular and make all these friends, and that did not happen. So do not try to change your appearances and think that that's going to like make you all these friends, because it doesn't work like that. So I started straightening my hair pretty much all the time. I begged my mom to give me a hair straightener, and I needed one that went up to like 450, 500 degrees, and that's what I used every single day, all throughout high school, all throughout college. I would straighten my hair fully once a week. I'd wash it probably once a week. I'd fully straighten my hair, and then every single day I'd touch it up. I was using heat protector, but I didn't really think like, in my mind, I thought the heat protector was working, and it kind of was. I mean, my hair like wasn't as bad as some people's hair for straightening it that long, but I definitely lost almost all of my curl pattern and all the curls in my hair. And I would always like wash my hair, let it air dry, and I'd be like, Mom, my hair is still curly, because my family would comment and be like, you're ruining your hair, you need to stop straightening it. It turned into, like I said, every single day straightening my hair. As I got to the end of high school, I was like involved in track, and when you are working out, obviously you sweat, and back then I didn't really know how to like redo my hair like I do now. But back then I would like re-wash it and I'd have to start the whole straightening process. So for a while, my senior year, I was leaving it curly a little bit. I'll insert some pictures of that. And it looked okay. Like, it wasn't at its worst, but it definitely was not as curly as it is now. And at that point, I kind of thought it was fine, but you know, fast forward 5 years later and it definitely was not fine. So fast forward to college. I started college in 2013, so I'd already been straightening my hair for like 4 years. Okay, 4 years, almost every single day. So back to college. Sorry, I'm really bad at storytelling. Back to college, I did not change my habits. I straightened my hair every single day. Like, I never went outside with my hair curly, and my friends knew me with straight hair, and I wouldn't just straighten it. This is where it gets really bad. I wouldn't just straighten it. I would straighten it and then I would curl it. So I hated my hair straight. Like, in high school, I feel like I didn't curl it as much. I always had it straight, but then in college, I was like, all right, I'm really not liking this straight hair look. I'm looking around and all these girls are curling their hair, so I'm going to do that too. So I'd take the time. It took me, I got it down to like 30 minutes. I would take that 30 minutes, straighten my hair really, really fast with heat protector, mind you, and then I would go right in with my curling iron, and I use like high heat. So I would straighten it and curl it almost every single day. So there was no time to like kind of let my hair breathe. I wasn't deep conditioning my hair. I didn't really know about that. I didn't start watching YouTube until my senior year of college. Pretty much the end of my junior year. The end of my junior year, I was getting ready to do my first internship in Los Angeles. And by moving to Los Angeles, that meant that I didn't know anybody here. So, you know, walking around with hair that didn't look that great didn't matter to me because I wasn't seeing all these people on campus. Like, I wasn't seeing people I knew left and right. So that's what I did. I drove out to California with my boyfriend Michael, and I'll insert some photos of my hair on the way. It was straightened, and then halfway through our like 3-day journey, I was like, I'm not straightening my hair anymore. Like, I'm done. I had my tool, like my straightener and curling iron with me, but I didn't touch those all summer. So, and Michael was really on board with this. He won't say it, but I don't know if he like didn't like my straight hair or what, but every time he'd see my hair curly, and mind you, it wasn't even curly, he'd be like, you know, you should leave your hair curly more often. I'd be like, no, I look disgusting and I'm like not going to be seen like that. So he really helped me in my transition, and he was the one telling me like obviously I was hearing it from my parents and from my family, but it was different hearing it from my boyfriend and somebody my age. So I was like, okay, I guess I can't do this. So that whole summer, I'll insert pictures. My hair looked really bad. I didn't know how to do it, so I was watching YouTube, but like I was watching people with my hair type now. So what I do definitely didn't work on my hair back then. I would scrunch it and kind of like put products in it, but it didn't help. My hair was just so far gone. It was almost straight. So yeah, I went through that whole entire summer kind of just like transitioning, and it was really nice to do that while I wasn't in Iowa. Like, that was probably 2-ish months of no heat. I did not use the blow dryer, and if I did use the blow dryer, I was using no heat. I was deep conditioning every single week. I was using a lot of coconut oil in the beginning, and I was using only paraben-free, silicone-free, like everything natural products for the first year. I did not use any silicone, any of that kind of stuff. So I went like cold turkey, and it was really easy for me. I know some people have trouble, they want to reach for their straightener again, but I didn't have any of those troubles. I was like, I'm done spending so much time on my hair. So fast forward to the end of summer, I got back to school and my hair was looking a little bit better. Like, I would do this style where I would just put it in like a half pony. What is that called? Party pony. That's what we called it. Like in my sorority, that was like the sorority term, a party pony. And I used this to create a little bit more volume, and looking back, there was absolutely no volume, but it looked better than it just like hanging down flat, stringy in my face. So I did this for like probably the next 6 months. My hair was still really bad, and mind you, I didn't big chop. There was no big chop in this process. I didn't want to go down that route because my hair was progressing and it didn't look that bad after like the 6-month mark. And I'll insert some pictures of that as well. You can see that there is more volume, but my hair is still wavy. And all I really wanted was volume. Like if I had volume and length, my hair was looking really good to me. Okay, fast forward, I'm gonna insert a couple selfies of like when I thought my hair was looking good. And it was not looking good, but you know, it was making progress. Fast forward to graduation, I'll insert some pictures of that as well. My hair was getting really long at this point, and I had some volume, but again, my hair definitely wasn't curly, it was still wavy. I'll insert some pictures over the summer at my sister's graduation party, and my hair was actually looking decent there because then on top of deep conditioning, I started doing protein treatments, and those work and still work for my hair now. They actually help my hair a lot. I would do protein treatments once a month and then like before events. So like before my sorority's formal, before my sister's graduation, things like that, I would do a protein treatment and my hair would get a lot of definition and my hair would look really, really good. So that helped a lot. Fast forward, I moved back to Los Angeles in June, right after graduation. And once I moved back, about May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, about 7-ish months later, I decided I finally need to big chop. I'll insert some pictures along the way to getting to this point. I had a lot of volume, I had a lot of length, but I still wasn't getting definition, and I would just watch all these YouTubers with beautiful curly hair and I'd be like, I want that. So I went to the salon in a little outside of Pasadena that I found through Bianca Renee today, and I got the Ouidad cut. I originally really wanted the Deva cut, but I couldn't find anybody that looked good that had kind of the price tag that I wanted, and the Ouidad cut was a little bit cheaper at the salon. And since I had the discount code from Bianca's YouTube video, I got like 10% off. So it cost me about, with the tip, $140 to get this cut, and it was okay. It was what I needed in the terms of I needed a big chop, but I didn't really like the shape it gave me, and I don't think I get a Ouidad cut again. I also don't like the Ouidad products, so that's kind of like a no for me, but it gave me a lot of definition, and I'll insert some a photo of like once I got home and I styled it. It was really short, so it was like here on me, but my hair, like I said, grows really fast, so I wasn't really worried about the length. So I'll insert a couple photos. I was getting a lot more definition, but I lost a lot of volume. Like I said, my hair was growing really fast, so I was losing all the shape, like the little shape that I got from that cut. So it was kind of just growing back into this triangle, and then it was giving me flashbacks of when I was in elementary school with this middle part triangle haircut. So I was like, this has to go. And I was kind of just like putting it off because I really still wanted a Deva cut, and I was putting it off because of how expensive it was, but I was like, finally I can do it. I got a new job and I was like, I'm going to treat myself. So I booked a Deva cut and I got it done at Capella Salon in like North Hollywood area. I'll link the salon, both the salons down below where I got my hair cut, but they did an amazing job. If I can find the business card of the stylist who's cut my hair, I will put her name below because I loved the result. She gave me my Deva cut, and when they do a Deva cut, they cut your hair dry. So she's like brushing my hair out and cutting it, and once she was done, my hair was obviously dry and brushed out. It looked so good. I almost didn't even have her wash it, because if you've never had like a curly haircut before, they put a lot of product on it when they style it, and I just hate how it looks because my hair is so flat, and I know it's not to its like full potential of this much volume. But whatever, I was so happy with the results, but the price tag was high. I think with the tip I paid okay, so at the salon they make you pay a $75 deposit, So I paid that $75 deposit, and once I left the salon, like that deposit goes towards your haircut. So in total, the haircut was $175. That's a lot of money for a haircut, but it totally changed my hair, and I would not have gotten those results if I would have gotten a normal haircut. I can tell you that. So I don't recommend getting a Deva cut every single time you need a haircut, but every like 6 months or so, or 6 months or even a year, like get a Deva cut just to retain that shape. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm definitely going to get a trim because, as you can see from my the beginning of my Deva cut, my hair was a lot shorter and I had a lot more volume in this section, but my hair is getting very long and I love the length, but I just want a little bit more volume in here and maybe a little bit more on this side as well. So I'm definitely going to get a trim and have them kind of keep this shape, but I'm not going to get another Deva cut. Do I recommend a Deva cut? 100%. Do I recommend a Ouidad cut? Probably not, unless you see pictures from that stylist that you just love and you know somebody who has gone to that person, then maybe go, but I 100% recommend the Deva cut. And to give you guys the dates of these haircuts, I got my Ouidad cut on October. It was October, it wasn't December like I thought. It was October 2nd of 2017, and then I got the Deva cut in June of 2018. So it's been about 3-ish months since I got my haircut. So I am due for a trim. Okay guys, I know this video was kind of long. I think I'm at almost 25 minutes now, but I really wanted to put it out there, like what I did and how long the journey's been. The journey started in May of 2016 and it is now August of 2018. So my hair still has a long way to go, but it's been a little over 2 years and I went from this to this. I'll put a picture here of when I first started and then my hair now. It's crazy to see these results and it was 100% worth it. I didn't really get into specifics about what products I use, but if you guys want another video on what products I use from start to finish, I can do that as well. I mean, you know some of the products I use for my YouTube channel, but products I use in the beginning, I can do a whole nother video on that. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for bearing with me on this long video. If you made it to the end, I really appreciate it, and I hope this kind of gives you the courage you need to do this as well. But it is a really long process and you have to be patient, and I do recommend cutting your hair. So if you want to take those steps to get to your hair's full potential, I highly recommend it. But anyways, with all of that being said, thank you guys again so much for sticking through this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video to friends if they're having a hard time transitioning with their hair as well. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye!